Hello everyone, today we will learn how to use layers and dimensions in AutoCAD. I will teach you with an example of classroom. So let's make a classroom. So here I have made a classroom of 9 meter by 10 meters. So let's make its walls. So I have given 230 mm for its wall thickness. Now let's make some tables and stools. In previous video I forgot to tell you about this fillet command, so I will use it here. We can use fillet command for two types of things. Here I will just give radius. Let's use this, give radius 5 centimeter. So here you can see we can give radius to these corners. You can also use fillet for let's take an example. So for connecting these two I can use fillet command also, giving its radius 0. So here you can see we can also use fillet command for this type of functionality also. So there is also one more command. Here you can see there is chamfer. So let's use this. So let's take an example with angle. Specify chamfer length on the first line. So let's take 5 centimeter. Specify chamfer angle. Let's take 45. So in this way you can use chamfer command. So now let's create our layers and put all these respective objects in those layers. So you may be wondering, why are we using layers? So we are using layers because it's very efficient and it becomes easy to handling these types of drawings. So let's take an example of your notes. As you all note down your notes in different types of in different notebooks for different subjects, so it also works same. So now let's create layers. First layer I am creating for walls, second for table, and third is for stools. So here you can change color for all these layers. Okay, now you can also change line width. So let me take an example of 0.30. You will use these types of properties in future drawings also. It's very important part of AutoCAD. So you need to learn these line widths, color, line type, what type of lines we are using. Like here we are using continuous because walls it is always solid lines. It is always continuous line. But if there are other object, or there is a cross section, or there is a axis, you can use this different type of lines. Like there is also given examples like border, dash dot. So you can use these type of lines where there is requirement. So we don't have any requirement for other line types, so I am using continuous line types. So let's go to our drawing, put this in wall layer, put this in table layer, put this in two layers. So now let's create our classroom. So you know our classroom is of 9 meters. So okay, so we need to subtract this table length. Now let's make 5 rows. That's good, I guess. Now here you can see we have created tables and walls. Now okay, I show you what we can do with layers. So here, if I just turn this layer off, you can see all the stools are gone, and if I turn this tables layer off, you can see all the tables are gone. I shouldn't have deleted that part of stool. And if you turn this off, you can see all the wall lines are gone. So here in this way you can use layers. Now let's come to doors. Let's make a door. Let's make a door of 1.5 meter. So here let's make a layer for doors. Change its color. We need some different color. Let's take this color. Make this 0.30 also. Select this door and put this in doors layer. Okay, I guess yes. So let's make this rectangle into a perfect door block. So let's see, REC, it will be 14.45, and let's take 60 mm for its wooden panel thickness. Now let's use this start center and end. Select this, put it into doors. So now it's looking good. Trim this, select this door part. Now right click and then type block and then click on block. Now here you can name it your and you can specify its base point. So just specify this point. So now our block is created. You can see it is selected as hall. So if you want to, you can just explode it also. In explode command, I didn't tell you that you can explode polylines, blocks. As this is block, you can also explode this. Okay. So now let's use hatching. Click on hatch. So for brick we use this hatching pattern. So use this. Click here, and here you can see it is selected in whole ball drawing. Okay. So there is one thing which I forgot to tell you, that if you don't turn this on, you won't see line width. Here you can see we can't see any line width. So you need to turn this on for seeing line width. So if you don't seeing this option, you need to click on this, and here just click on this line weight option. Now let's come to dimensions. So first we need to create a new layer. I have already created this dimension layer. You can also create. Now let's type dim style. Here you can see there are three types of styles for dimensions. Don't be afraid by their names. Their names does not matter. So here I am going to use this annotative dimensions. So you can see what are annotations, and these two are non-annotative. So you may be wondering, what does annotative mean? So annotative means if I am making any drawing on AutoCAD and I have just choose annotative dimensions as 3 mm. So whatever the scale, here you can see there is I have just changed to 1:100. So whatever the scale is, it will always be 3 mm in that sheet, whatever the sheet is in that sheet. Say whatever the sheet, it may be A1, A2, A node, A4, whatever the sheet is, it will be same. So that's what annotative is. The dimension will be same for in printing file. So modify it. I have already done settings, so you can just see lines here. Just okay. So here you need to just set it by layer, by layer, by layer. Here you need to do by layer. In this part you don't need to change anything but these by layers options. Now come to these, you need to change these. Extend beyond dim lines. This is this part of the dimension. You can see it is extending beyond dimension lines. Keep it 1.25. Offset from origin, keep it 0.625. This is this part of the dimensions. Now come to symbol and arrows. In architecture drawing we usually use this architecture trick, but here we are using close field, and you need to keep arrow size 2.5, and here you don't need to do anything. Now come to text. Here you can choose whatever text you want, and here you don't need to give click on anything. Just here write 2.5 on text height, and offset from dimension line 0.6 to 0.625. This is the distance of these text from the dimension line. And on this text alignment, click on this ISO standard option, and in this fit tab, click on this always keep the text between external lines and suppress the arrows if they don't fit inside extension line, and click OK, and set it current and close. Now type DLI, select corners, after giving these dimensions, let's put these two dimension in dimension layer. Now that's it for today. Thank you.